So I learned from Moe Norman for 10 years, and the entire thing about learning from Moe was that, to be honest with you, he didn't really know the technical stuff about his golf swing. So my goal was to bridge a gap, the gap between the feelings that Moe had developed of the easiest, greatest golf swing to ever play the game and the technical side. I was a technical guy, so my goal was to bridge the gap between the technical side of what I understood in the golf swing and the feelings that Moe had developed and became the best ball striker in the world. So that was my job, and that's my job when I started taking notes, was to take notes on all the things Moe was saying, the feelings he had, the positions he was in, what he would tell me, certain things. I even went to the extent of taking pictures and crawling between his arms and asking him questions while he's swinging. I did all these things so I could keep notes and track what the greatest ball striker in the world did. Now, why did I do this? Here's why. Because I figured that I had a choice, just like you have a choice. The choice is this. You can go to the range tomorrow and you can try all these different methods out there and experiment. And I don't know what you've done to this point so far, but you're probably frustrated or you wouldn't be here watching this video. So you probably have tried some different methods or instruction. You've probably practiced, you've probably played a lot of golf, and you're sitting here today going, well, I wonder if this guy has anything important to say. Well, I looked at it differently. I didn't want to go through that process. I didn't want to struggle that much. I already struggled enough. It was already very complicated for me. So I thought there's another way to do this, and I'm introducing that to you right now. You can model the best that ever do it. Model the single plane swing of Moe Norman. So that's what I decided to do. I decided to model the guy who was the best. Now, why is that different? Because there was no guesswork anymore. I either did what Moe did or I didn't. So my goal was to match the model. So everything Moe did, I was going to do. So that's what I kept this notebook. I kept writing down, here's what Moe does, then I would see what I did, and I would change. So I was changing my swing to Moe Norman's golf swing. I modeled him. See, that's, I think, a better way to do it because it takes the guesswork out of it. All you got to do is match exactly what he's doing. So the notebook was my interpretation and my notes on that practice stuff and practice time I spent with Moe. Now, here's one word of caution to you about this. Here's one thing that you got to make sure if you're going to model Moe Norman in the single plane swing is take nothing for granted. Just do exactly what's on the instruction. Just copy Moe. That's all you have to do. If you get that right, you will hit it like Moe. I promise you. Match him, even if it doesn't feel right at first. Because anytime you change stuff, it feels different. People are afraid sometimes of changing stuff, but you don't have to be, because all you got to do is model the best, and you'll get the best results. So here's exactly what I learned from Moe. And by learning this stuff, by the way, it took all the guesswork out of me knowing what to practice. So it was all about the single plane swing. And the first thing Moe taught me was just keep it simple. Keep the golf swing simple. It's all about getting to impact. So what Moe taught me was the single plane, and he taught me how to set up to a golf ball in a way, and you can see my position here where I'm gripping the club on a single plane. I'm not hanging my arms down here. My shoulders are tilted, and I am in the easiest possible position to go from right here into a backswing, right down to impact. Watch the swing here. That is the easiest possible way to hit a golf ball in the world. Moe Norman taught me that. I kept those notes in my notebook, and I want to share those notes with you, and that's what the notebook video was all about. Moe Norman's golf swing and my interpretation, and I'm giving that to you.